If you use Linux Mint Cinnamon, you might find the window title bars a bit distracting. Compared to desktops like KDE or GNOME, the default Cinnamon title bars can look a little outdated. It often feels like they take up more screen space than necessary. Today, I'm going to show you how to remove these title bars for a cleaner appearance. To do this, we need a utility called devilspy2. Devilspy2 is software that runs specific commands whenever a window opens. This tool will help us achieve the look we want by automating how windows behave on your desktop. Scroll down on its GitHub page to see the available options. As you can see, we can retrieve the window name or the geometry, the position of your windows. If you go down a bit further, you'll find the specific function we need, undecorate_window. There is no need to worry about the technical details here. Open the terminal to begin the installation. First, run the update command to refresh the package list. It is always a good practice to do this before installing new software. If you see a message stating that packages can be upgraded, don't worry about it for now. While keeping your system fully updated is good, we only need to refresh the package list to install our tool. Now, type sudo apt install devilspy2 and press enter. Once the installation finishes, clear the terminal output. We need to create a configuration folder in your home directory. Specifically, we are making a folder named devilspy2 inside the hidden .config folder. Type the command as shown in the video. The mkdir command creates the directory. Using the -p flag is a smart move. It prevents errors if the folder already exists and ensures the parent folders are created too. The tilde and / represent your home directory. By adding a dot before the folder name, we make it hidden from the standard view. Press enter to run the command. To see the results visually, open your file manager and press Ctrl+H. This reveals hidden files and folders. You can now see the .config folder and inside our new devilspy2 directory. Return to the terminal. We need to create a new file inside the devilspy2 folder. Type xed followed by the same directory path from the previous command. Now you can name the file hidetitles, but ensure you add the .lua extension at the end. You could also use a terminal editor like Nano, but using xed opens a standard text editor, which is much easier if you prefer a graphical interface. Press enter to open the new file. Now copy and paste the code provided in the video description. This script tells the system to automatically remove the title bars whenever you open a standard application window. Once the code is pasted, press Ctrl+S to save your changes. Returning to the Files app, you can see your .lua file is now created. If the terminal feels a bit intimidating, remember that you can perform these steps manually within the File Manager. To ensure this works every time you boot, search for Startup Applications in your menu and open it. We need to add the devilspy command here. Click the plus button and select Custom Command. In the name field, you can enter any name you like, such as hide title bars. However, in the command field, you must type devilspy2 exactly as shown. Once that is done, click the Add button. With the command added, you can close the window. To apply the changes, you will need to log out or restart your system. When you log back in and open a window, you will see that the title bars are gone. The desktop looks much cleaner and more compact. However, there is an important detail to keep in mind. Since the title bars are removed, you can no longer double-click or drag the top of the window to move or resize it. You will need to become familiar with a few keyboard shortcuts to navigate effectively. To move a window, simply press and hold the Alt key, then click and drag anywhere on the window. To close an application, you can use Alt+F4. For window tiling, use the Super or Windows key along with the arrow keys to arrange your workspace. Keep in mind that this setting won't affect every application. Some apps like Firefox use their own integrated title bars. However, system apps like the File Manager, Text Editor, and System Settings will now have this streamlined look. One more essential shortcut involves resizing these windows. Since the title bars are gone, you cannot simply grab the corners as you normally would. To resize a window, press and hold the Alt key, then move your cursor to any edge or corner of the window. While holding Alt, click and hold the right mouse button and move your mouse. This allows you to scale the window to any size you need. It might take a moment to get used to, but these shortcuts make navigating a title bar-free desktop much faster once you have them down. If you find that you still need those window titles and control buttons, there is a way to put them directly into your panel instead. This keeps the windows themselves looking minimal while still giving you the functionality you need. If you want to set up your panel that way, check out this other video where I show you how it's done.